one.
I actually want to make a bet against Milk. I bet that Solus wins this one. How about you, man?
Oh, I also want to. Actually, wait, what are we betting?
Who do you think's gonna win? Dish Soap or Solus?
1 year sub to each other.
Oh yes, this is good.
Oh, I'm down.
Okay. The loser has to come to the channel and say hi every month for next year. Yep.
Once a month.
What do you have to do? You just sit at home and play
Resubscribe.
TFT.
Oh, yeah, it's true.
Complain about people trying to get you to go outside. You can go to his stream once a month.
Who are you taking?
He's taking
You
Solus.
can take first. Why not?
Oh. Okay. Monka. Wait, can I look at the openers?
No.
Oh, choose now.
Okay.
Cover this guy's eyes.
I'll take the team that has the higher points, so I'll take Sol's Kurum.
He always takes my stuff. Yo, when I want to go for Boom
You
Star, he's like, oh, baby, I'll take a Boom Star.
I'll take a team with 2 more points.
You know, it's hard to believe
I'll
that
take
with
2 more
your
points.
it's hard to believe that with your team chemistry, you guys are not playing in this.
Okay, then I'll take this Soap.
Okay, so I'm at Sol's Kurum.
Let's go, baby.
All right.
For one of your sub bet.
Oh man, now I don't even know who I want to win.
Yeah, what, predictions
we're
predictions
the
all
winners.
around. Who do you have?
I think the winners are Bebe's viewers and
Yeah.
Milk's viewers when they get to see who resubs to who.
Agreed. P-God, Mort, any predictors?
I'm gonna give it to Solus here. I feel like he deserves it after having everyone ganged up on him there. So I'm kind of rooting for Sol and
quick
Curtin.
Solus.
If I had to pick one, I would pick Solus, but I'm pretty sure Solus also grieved himself because he's been teaching like everyone around him like his playstyle the entire past 2 days.
Yeah.
Yeah, good point.
Which
So
honestly,
you're not you're
karmically,
cheering against him?
Oh no, I'm still rooting for Solus.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it makes sense. I feel like Solus has spread the most amount of a metagame development at the tournament. It would only be right.
I mean,
Sol's is a K-pop enjoyer.
oh, okay, that's big. I mean, if Solus currently has a quick serve as a quick start, right? So that's probably Jax. I'm just hoping that a mech like Augment doesn't show up.
Oh.
But he has Senna. Oh.
No, this is Jax, right?
Oh, he almost.
Oh my God!
He loves double tome. He
Lucky
loves double tome,
gloves.
but he has lucky gloves.
You
as
have
well.
to take lucky gloves here. You have
absolutely
to.
do.
Oh, and he has upgrades.
Oh
My
This is so
God.
good.
Yo, can we look at Dish Soap's board? Come on, Dish Soap. Come on. Give me something good. I am not going to lose this. Wait. Oh.
My God! Renegade Crown!
Yes!
The win rate on this augment is so high.
GG.
And he has options too, because he can actually play around Camille if it's a good one. Every 5 seconds, your team gets 12 attack damage. That's a good one for reroll Camille if he wants as well, but he has the point is he can choose to play either.
The rest of his itemization is pretty awkward because you really want rods if you're going to go this line, and this sword cloak, the first thing you usually build out of it is BT. You can go Spark for sure. It's better direction, I guess, for Camille.
Yeah,
It's kind of like
that's fair.
awkward in between.
It's awkward in between, but he theoretically could play the Camille, and also he can double carry. The thing about Renegade that's so strong is that all of them really appreciate the damage boost, and you can still use it just for the raw 40%.
I mean, the build-up's looking very solid for like a Dish. The only issue is, will he try to consider going for like a 6 Renegade option? So will he try to create into spatulas and go for like a very, very powerful composition, or will he just go tempo with the Renegade spatula? Just hope that gets him top 4. Let's see.
Oh, he's definitely going to play for the top 1, both because it's his core style and because it's Checkmate, and so he's
Yeah,
got to
he
go for
has
that
to.
style, right? So I think he's going to play whatever gives him the most likely chance of going top 1.
And Renegade has like a 20% win rate.
Yeah,
something.
higher than that actually. It's like 22.
Oh, really?
Very, very, very high.
And Mort Dog is here, and he is nodding his head. We are basing all decisions on statistics. Very good, very good.
And Lucky
God bless.
Gloves actually doesn't win that often.
I mean,
It's true. It's a very good top 4 comp.
Yeah.
But remember, it could be that none
Double
of them.
glove opening though.
It could be that none of them win.
And someone else
and
wins.
it's about
they have higher
point
points.
differential. And so I think it's correct, even if you're not going for the top 1, to just play for a good placement.
I think if you look at capped boards, right, like 6 Renegade just has such a high peak.
Yeah.
So right now, I'm kind of betting on that 6 Renegade between the two. That being said, if we see a Lucky Gloves with 3 Thieves Gloves, that is an insane peak that obviously the stats are never going to tell. So that is a lot of power.
Interesting. You think the stats won't tell us if Thieves Gloves is...
No, just that the default Lucky Glove stats are that you're probably going to get 2 Thieves Gloves over the course of the game. Right? So if you get 3 of them,
I see.
then you're
Right,
getting,
if you
like,
could
the
break
higher
down that
power level
stats
version.
further, like
Right.
what's your odds if you have 3 Thieves Gloves, what's your odds if you have 4 Thieves
Yeah.
Gloves?
Right,
I imagine those stats
right.
just go up and up and up. And the fact it's already at 2 at 2-1
Yeah.
is ludicrous.
Yeah, because he can get them off of next augment, the augment after, he can just force glove from every position.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of opportunity to get gloves.
Interesting.
Actually, I have a question for Mort. Oh wait, I forgot. Sorry.
Robin has Renegade Crown too, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh.
I just had it. I forgot about it. Apologies.
No worries. We have 30 minutes or so. for you to
Solus is our only person at 100 HP on 2-2. Huh? When's the last time you saw that?
Oh,
you're
right.
insane.
I got the question.
What?
Is the admin the same for all 8 players,
No.
or is it
Oh,
all
no,
different?
it's all
Ah,
different.
It's different for each person. So
Ray, by the way, took Windfall.
Interesting.
Oh, Team Perma HP.
Okay, so he has permanent HP. That's the one that I think is the best for Camille because it scales off her Bloodthirster really
So
well.
Robin could just play that.
He could theoretically do that as well.
I feel Raditz gets an eco augment like every single game I see. Is that a?
Yeah,
is
he
that
loves
true,
money.
or- Wow.
He loves having money because he loves playing for the level 7, level 8 boards.
Wow.
His item opener though is kind of awkward. He has, glove, belts, and cloak. So he theoretically could just play anything from here. Doc, by the way, Doc has Battle Mage, so this implies that he also wants to play Renegades, which means that we might have a situation where there's like a 4-way contest for some of these Viego
Yeah.
units and stuff.
Finally, Solus getting contested. took the whole tournament. He literally wrote a playbook and then shared the playbook with everybody, and we were like, oh, thank you. Keep playing the broken thing by yourself.
Man,
That is kind of a Giga Chad move.
It is a total Giga
Because
Chad
Inigo and
move.
Dishso were trying not to
Yeah, it
leak
was the
tech.
opposite. I was saying that earlier. I actually think that Solus is just like a true homie for
I respect
just
that
sharing knowledge
deeply.
and wanting to like have conversations about
Yeah.
the line that he's finding interesting. Like he spent all this time innovating on the line, and he just wanted to talk to people about it and share his information. And
Whoa.
it definitely hurt him in this event.
2 by
and
2 we go, by the way. 2 Renegade Crowns, 2 Windfalls, 2 Battle Mages. Looks like
yeah,
everyone's
that's
kinda
really
picking their
interesting.
lanes.
I also, the 2 Windfalls tell me that the lobby's going to be a little weaker in the early game. There's not going to be quite as much pressure. And so that's going to allow people to hit those higher capped boards. So I think we're going to see a lot of strong boards near the end game here.
Only because Bebe's on the lobby. If Bebe was in the lobby, he'd be level 9 right now.
True. We actually haven't seen like a lot of like those level up high end shopping games.
No, we
either.
haven't.
Have we even seen like a 3-star legendary? And I don't think we've seen any of that kind of stuff.
You're right.
Yeah.
I mean, the tempo of the current meta is just so fast since everybody ults at
Yeah.
7.
Right,
and since
right.
there's more player damage, I just guess people can't afford it. And there is no shimmer scales or like super
Yep.
like econ like Azir as well too.
Oh, Kyun has Jax with the mech already in Battle Mage, so that's a really good start for him.
Inigo's start is awesome. He's got 3 frontline upgrades. He's got Vayne in the backline. He's got Sunfire slammed. His components are really good to work around, right? He's going to want that second belt to become a Moggs. The glove can become anything. He can flex AD or AP. He's got a really strong board considering he's got so much gold.
I agree.
Looking at Raditz' economy, there's 2 options. Like, he can go level 7 at 3-2 and all in, or he can actually go level 8 at 3-5 and all in. That's actually enough gold to roll at least 40. Very curious to see what route he'll take.
Yeah, and it could depend on his hero augment if it comes at 3-2. So we'll see how that ends up influencing stuff.
Or you do neither 1 and 3-5 it on 7.
Yeah, 3-5.
3-5 sounds good too.
Yeah, that was the line that Soju was trying to tell
3-2.
Kyun before Kyun 7-7-8-8.
Solus is the only win streaker, and he's not in Nico's pool, so that seems like it's Nico's only loss.
What does Iniko want to play? Iniko's so open to anything. He has been playing a lot of Anima Squad, so he could theoretically lean into that. But is that the thing about Anima Squad boards? Is I don't feel like it does well in prismatic lobbies because I think the power level's too high.
Yeah. Feels like it doesn't do well in any lobby, basically.
It can. It's just
You see
hard.
really narrow
I mean, we saw
conditions.
Dish Soap and should have gone top 2, top 1 with it.
And Sol's got a
Okay,
4
4
streak.
3. Yep.
Yeah. Although I think that he had the weaker players left in his pool, so I think he beat everybody.
Yeah, and the Lucky Glove should be this dominant.
Yeah.
We think has board as well. It looked like it's just kind of a bunch of mishmash.
Yeah, upgrades and
Like
good
bunch of
units.
Yep.
Fit a Star Guardian in next level.
I mean, the key point to key unit here, I feel like, is Nyla. Solus actually tries to fit Nyla in almost every composition he goes for
Yeah.
because he actually likes to go for a very tanky front line because not only does it help you win fights early on, it also deals a lot of damage to your opponents while winning at the same time.
Yeah.
So this is actually one of his preferred build-ups.
Yeah, Neela's so good in the early game when there isn't that much damage, so she can heal it back up. Whereas in the late game, you get the multiplicative tanking from like shielding, and that's where things like Annie start to shine a lot better, and Neela falls off.
Can we switch
More
your Dishos
dropping
board?
knowledge bombs. Sorry, what's up?
Oh, I just want to switch Dishos board because we can see what he's going to play. Because he took the spat, and
do it.
he's going to play
Kerm Slam
Camille,
Chalice, by the
or
way.
he's going to contest like 50 people for Viego.
I wasn't expecting Kerm to slam Chalice. That's an item that I think can be kind of risky. But let's switch over just over and see what's going on there. Dishope has been saying he's been playing lose streak a lot this tournament when everyone's had the impression that he's playing for win streak. We'll see if he's able to do it when his back's to the wall. He's come up big.
No gloves for Solus, by the way.
Warmogs. I mean, Warmogs
he
is
already
great, though.
he already dropped a glove right on initial, so. And then people will be denying them to him, both because they're valuable components and just they won't want him to have them. He's last pick.
Direction is really awkward from Sola's side, that's for sure. No specific direction. Dish Soap being offered. Ah, 2 tiers?
Oh.
He's so rich. What the heck? He didn't start off eco at all, and now he has 60 gold.
He killed a bunch of units, too.
Yeah, he's at 72.
Could be a lot worse.
I mean, the eco's nice and all, but there's something that's irreplaceable in this game, and that's itemizations. If he's offered 2 tiers, that means he won't be offered tank itemizations, and he won't be offered like damage itemizations. He only has 2 Bloodthirsters.
But that's actually not bad, because I think he's going to go duo, maybe Camille and Viego.
Yeah.
Yeah,
this
you
game
can
potentially.
Camille, especially if he gets
Those
a
are two
Hextech
lodges.
Retribution or some augment that's Camille specific.
Yeah, if he gets Camille carry augment here, then with his economy, it's such a good spot to reroll Camille and then tempo out.
Yes,
and then,
exactly.
And then cap out around 6 Renegade.
Also-
so yeah, he's really, really rooting for hero augments here, because then his board's already tailored to it.
Yeah, but does need the tier 2 as well. It could be theoretically like tier 3s and 4.
For sure.
It's a pretty big loss to Ray. Can he get this last kill? That's nice. All right, let's see it.
Mortdog, one time.
What are we rooting
We've
for?
asked him.
Prismatic?
No.
We've asked enough from Mortdog
Yeah,
for one
fair.
day, please.
How many prismatic games have we had today?
Oh my god.
Wait a second. Wait.
Wait,
Oh, go back.
Wait, you got two bandits.
Oh my
gloves.
god.
You got 2 bandits. You got 2 these gloves. I can't even talk.
Who balances this?
Nobody.
Wait, Dishope, I think he's going for high. Did he go for Camille with the high ruler or
Check
what?
the show.
Can we check Dishope?
Oh, Soul says an Ace in his like inventory. Cool. Okay.
He did. He's going for Camille 3. He has
the dice
7
odds are
of
so
them.
high.
Nice.
Oh my god, this feels like a heavyweight title fight.
It's called the
Who can
reverse
high roll
rainplosion.
harder?
Wait, hold on a second. He only has 2 dice.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So be able to have one.
I think this show caps out much higher than Solus, actually.
I think so as well.
Because
4 lucky gloves.
You actually don't win that many games with TGs.
I mean, you're
these
right
are
with
lucky
regular,
gloves.
but these are these are lucky
no,
gloves.
I meant lucky gloves.
Yeah.
TGs.
But what Milk's thinking is that this is what Riot thinks are BIS.
And he's even preparing for double trouble because he knows that's his 3rd augment.
I don't think it gets double trouble for third augment,
You
actually.
can't get it as a 3rd.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Don't Prismatic's always like a hero?
No. It's just you can't. They don't offer it
you
the
can't
fine
just-
for 2.
Yeah.
It's because it's just too hard to pivot back into. So
I think
it
he
needs
might
be
just give it
offered
to
earlier.
the other Camille and just like BT the other Camille and just go Viego double carry this game.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think the odds Bishop wins this game is really, really high.
Yes. And Camille is even harder to
Oh, I
position
have
for
to
than
sub to
Zed.
1 year to Baby now
XD.
because of prismatic diff by Mortdog.
In fairness,
You had first
you
pick.
yourself. Yeah, you had first
Oh,
pick.
but I didn't see the prismatics, man.
I swear, Milk just takes whatever I want to go for.
Yeah. It's okay if you win
And
this.
you
you'll
end
rub
up
in his
winning
face.
anyways,
Yeah,
baby.
yeah. Never forget that when Milk came down to complain about you, you won that lobby.
I still think it's going to
Okay,
come down.
did you see that Mortdog?
I still think it's going to come down to a lot of like how much of the board Solus gets upgraded, because the item value from these lucky gloves is really high. This is like the equivalent of like a heist 3 cash out in power, just
Okay.
from all those extra like whole items you're getting that are always going to be synergized.
It's true.
You're getting the crit from the Thieves Gloves itself. Like, I don't know. I think there's still a lot of power there, and it's not as made
Agreed.
out as it can be. And Camille doesn't have a hero augment. Obviously, the big differentiator is going to be 6 Renegade. So if we get that 6 Renegade, but you can kind of see
Well,
here
you might
just
die before
And,
you
and, a
gets
huge,
there.
and a huge part of this is also, look, the fact that Solus wins this fight is massive, right? Because that means
So,
he's going to
yeah.
maintain his 100. He's maintaining his 100 HP. If he's able to full streak and get to level 9
Right.
and just play a whole bunch of legendary units with lucky gloves, then that is just a higher. There's
Right.
no way that's not a higher.
If you
power
look down
level.
here and you look at the, I mean, like clearly Dish Soap is looking at this going, oh my god,
Yeah.
this is the
Yes,
high roll,
I
not
agree.
my position.
I agree,
So
yeah.
that's why I am much more in the Solus camp.
That's so good.
Spatula.
3 spats as well, too.
But he also wants to complete the items on Camille. The problem is that he
Yeah.
has 1.5 items, so he needs to go for this Titans.
I think he has gamble it though.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh,
Because
he's going
6
for
Renegade is
first.
just such a huge. Like,
That's a
fire boost.
big gamble.
If you ain't first, you're last.
But his items are so bad now. If you get like more thought.
I mean, the thing is that he's already at 48 HP, so bleeding slowly from this point on is not an option. So he needs to go for the gamble. He has to hope that he gets the atomization 3-7 and pray for the best.
It is worth noting that if somehow Solus isn't winning, like his performance also depends on Kerm. Kerm is also streaking in second place.
Oh,
Yep.
Have we seen anyone that feels like they can cap out as highly as these two
No,
boards?
we can look around a little bit now.
Yeah.
Anika, the teammate who also could theoretically play spoiler.
This does not look like a cat.
No,
out board.
Anigo's not capping out.
He's like, this guy-
From the top rope.
He's not capping out.
Yeah.
These
I
are
agree.
okay admins, but not great, so we
Yeah.
can probably end up playing something
Not
else.
worth. Man, and Nico's spot is really hard. Like, do you go for the Zed or do you just gamble for Lucky Aphelios or Samir or something? This is very difficult.
I'm not
play with
entirely
Leeds.
sure. I think that he's just trying to maintain high placement and hope that Dishop can cap out.
Yep.
He's just trying not to be dead weight at this point.
Wait, probably the same exact documents as Bishop as well.
Oh, you're right. He does.
Yeah. And he
Wait,
double
He
dice,
double
but found two
dice and-
Vigos.
Yeah. Oh.
But he's trying to find out a third one now.
Yeah.
Robin also has Renegade Emblem on the bench.
Yeah. And Shiv on the bench.
Yep.
The style points. Kyun's got mech.
Yeah, Keenan was angling mech with the Battle Mage. What is, I guess, Dog and Ray. So we saw Ray was playing also Windfall, but he was pretty open-ended. And what
Yeah.
was Dog
I'm gonna
playing?
just like do a little tour of the lobby if we want to just like quickly look at each board so we can get a sense of current status. That'd be helpful.
Kerm lost a streak. Maybe it's a Solus. But this is kind of Iniko's comfort. The thing about Iniko is that a lot of his playstyle is oriented around doing stuff like this. And
But he
he
needs to go
often
first this game.
exactly his Iniko's win rate is actually not very high in
Yeah.
general.
Yeah. From this spot, Ozzy goes first is like probably
Yeah.
like 5%, maybe less.
But this is kind of the, again, this is the composition of the team, right?
Yeah.
Dish Soap
Yeah.
is the one who goes first, and Nico scores solid points.
Yeah, but this game though, like it's first or nothing
Yeah.
for the most part.
It is, but if you know you go
if somehow
if all
someone
you go
else
for
wins,
it, nothing,
right?
yeah.
Someone else somehow wins this lobby, then these
Yeah.
points matter a lot.
Is this one of those positions where what Aniko should be doing
Oh,
is
he's
really
beating
keeping an eye
Dish
on
Soap.
Solus and getting whatever Solus is after?
I think Souls is all lucky gloves, so
Yeah,
Souls can
Souls
just
can
be
play
anything.
anything.
Yeah.
Souls has no direction. I have no idea what Souls wants to play from here. I assume it's just
You
legendaries.
can just, yeah, you can just play unit quality until like just trying to go to legendaries.
Actually, it could be the other way around. He can just go for level 7 and just buy any forecast 2-star. Aesol, Misfortune, Zed, and that by itself is just good enough with Lucky Loves, if you know.
I feel like that would be throwing away the advantage that he's accumulated.
Well, I think that's what I would do, because it's like, I feel like if you have that many lucky gloves, or TGs with lucky gloves, like your Hikey or synergies are fake. You just play like the good units.
Yeah, I think that's also viable.
But then don't you want to roll an 8 for the good units? Like he's so much economy built up. He's still 100 streaking. Like why would we full set on
Oh,
7?
Zed
Eventually,
Mac.
no, not a 7, but
Not a
eventually
7.
you push 9, but you just play like the units that like don't need synergies.
Yeah,
Some,
I
like
agree.
MF is one example.
Yeah, sure.
Doesn't
Makes
really
sense.
need synergies.
Oh.
He has that too.
Okay.
Oh, Hodge.
Both Nico and Dish so crying right now with the double T like setup.
Remember to use a selector to choose a prime.
Robin just hit 3-star Alistar.
Wait,
Alright.
what?
You got Nico already.
He's gonna Nico, yeah.
Oh, to save money. That's actually kind of nice.
I think it's completely correct, yeah.
Honestly, you could also just not Nico this and wait for champion augment and maybe just hit a Zed and you go for Zed 3
Oh,
win for
that's
all.
much better,
But now you
actually.
can actually pick Viego Augment instead.
Putting money
Wait,
into level here
no, you can't.
is probably not a big deal, but is low-key trolling because he needs to
Level
play
up.
for first, and if he gets level up, then this is a really big deal. And it's double
Actually, in
prismatic
this
already.
round, you never
pumped.
pick level up.
Yeah.
Actually, it's 0. You
Oh,
never
really?
pick it
'Cause he has no combat.
Yeah, he has no combat augment. So if
Yeah.
you pick level up, you always lose against your opponents.
Unless you like super high roll, which I agree. I don't know if it's like never, but I think it's not as good as people would make you seem to believe. But he does have a lot of gold, so theoretically he was in a position to actually capitalize on it. This Zed, by the way,
Wow.
very
so
strong.
Worth that, Nico's for sure.
Yeah, he needs to get the hacker and to get the Omnivamp in, and also get the backline access.
Oh.
Wow, that Jinx made it close.
Yep.
All right,
Dishop
final
loses again.
augment.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
this Dishop losing again would be really devastating and almost pretty much lock it up.
Okay.
Oh,
Three
all three
costs.
It should be 3 forecasts, right?
Yeah, it's all 3 costs.
It's all three costs.
costs.
It's all
It's all
three.
three?
3-3.
Oh, man.
This is not that good for Oh, he's going for Kaisa 3. He did roll on 7. He was following Baby's instructions.
Cool.
Cool.
Nice. Good job.
Wow, you two are like linked.
He's
leveling
He's
the-
too off.
He's hitting so hard.
Wow, 2 Kaisas.
Yeah, just play 2.
Oh my god, that's actually really good.
Oh,
with
and
the
they
Kaisa
they
augment.
buff each other.
Yeah, they just bump each other.
Oh.
Gosh.
And Soul is kind of smart.
The soulless guy.
So is
Why
it,
you sound so surprised? You got it.
Kind of smart.
he's running out of space for his items. so many gloves.
He's got a glove on the bench too, by the way. So if he somehow gets another one from Anvil,
I think he needs to make that one a
man.
JG on Kaisa.
He has enough damage on Skype right now.
Yeah. He might lose here. Nico's very strong. Like, incredibly strong. Oh, by the way, Nico took the Neela item duplication one. He's a huge fan of this augment. Very interested by that.
All right, Solus bleeds. By the way, Solus holding the 2 Viegos to deny all the Renegade players.
Yeah. Can we check on Dog just because we might not see him for much longer?
To be fair, one of those renegade
You
players
haven't even
is in.
checked his board.
wait, did you-
He's on pace to die before
Oh.
the Raptors, or actually the big boss. Oh, that's good too, though.
If he finds 2 more Viegos, he's actually pretty strong. He has an Oxford spell on Zed. He's got Zed 2-star, and his augments are Prismatic, Battlemate, Celestial Blessing. He's
Pretty
actually
good.
really powerful.
Yeah. He's got the components to make a really big come from behind victory, but
But why does he only have like 3 items? 4? Does he only have 4 items at stage 4?
4 full items, yeah.
4.5 is like the lowest.
I think the spat is what really makes that difficult. This is about standard.
I'd probably just go for Rage Blade, maybe just sell Viego. And just go Titans, Rage Blade, Zed.
Interesting. Just abandon the vehicle plan for now.
Yeah, because you're too low.
Who else, GG?
Oh, and you find another Viego, hopefully.
Oh, got it.
Or you just put it in
It's
Zone.
okay, no one wants this VO unit.
I'll get right on that, Captain. Kian, by the way, declaw onto this Jax. Kind of cool.
It makes a ton of sense. It's really good into all the Viegos. It's just
Yep.
going to be really bad into the Zed.
And the health regen works
as,
really well.
But as you said, the Zed is already like a default really good matchup for Jax. So
Yeah.
I wonder if this innovation actually like.
Gosh.
Now that I think out loud about it, doesn't this just like shore up Jax's biggest weakness? This sounds really strong.
It does, but Dish Soap just lost again.
Yeah.
Oh, he's finishing off his Viego, I don't think. Oh, he's walking back to Rage Blade. And he's dizzy. Rage Blade? Okay, Rage
It's a
Blade.
Zed, by the way, too.
Yeah. No, this is Rage Blade on Zed. He's trying to move Titans.
Yeah, it's just a bow on his Zed that someone else may have wanted.
Oh, I know. I think he just wants to make Rage Blade on Zed.
Yeah.
I mean, if you look at Dish Soap and like Dog like losing at the moment, like to be honest, the reason why they're losing so hard is because their items are just really bad. Dish Soap had like 2 Bloodthirsts and 2 Tears.
Yeah.
Dog wasn't. This guy wasn't offered items at all. Like, look, he only has 3 complete items on the board, and people can get these items at stage 2. Right, 3 items is definitely possible stage 2. Look at Nico. He has like 8 itemizations already.
Because he has
Band of
Band of
Thieves.
Thieves.
Yeah.
Yeah. But so there's like a
He
4
does have
item
3 more.
difference.
He's 3 more.
Digital 20 has
Yeah.
2 full item, like he has a full item tank and a full item carry that has nothing to do with it.
Yeah. I see where Baby is coming from,
Yep.
but you know, it definitely happens a lot more than you think it does.
Yeah.
So I would say he's mid-rolling.
Wait, can we check it out?
This is
Nico
too-
is so strong.
This is 2
Yeah,
Urgots.
you're right.
This 2 Urgots, if it farms chest, is to maximize this opportunity to cap higher.
yeah.
Inigo all of a sudden has turned into the carry for his team.
Yes, he has.
Very quietly, he's been waiting in the shadows for his opportunity to strike and to deliver the finishing blow. Everyone talks about Michael Jordan, but they forget about Steve Kerr making those important threes.
Wow, you just skipped
Wow.
right over Scotty.
Sure, Scottie Pippen with the
Everyone
clutch
gets those
plays.
references.
Dog
There's
lives,
at least
Dish Soap
4
wins.
people in the chat who appreciate this conversation more.
Robin dying also is really good for Dish Soap, who did hit Viego too, by the way.
Watch this Soap's board, by the way. I'm really curious.
I think
Yeah.
he hit Leon on 7 as well.
We got to call out that earlier we said Dish Soap had it locked in, and then we said the odds of a Nico winning was like 5%
Oh, but they hit
or
everything.
less.
I don't know how
So-
he hit everything on 7 out of nowhere. They got
Oh,
Nico
6
on-
Renegades. He found it.
He did. And he has 4 admin, by the way.
Oh, and 4 admins.
One
Not
one of
bad.
the admins we saw was Gold Generation. We don't know what the other is, though. Oh, this Leona cast could be huge. He's able to get the Dos Ex Machina onto the Rammus.
I don't understand. Why didn't he just copy the Camille? Camille
Not
D-side.
entirely sure.
Oh no.
Oh no, is he dead?
No.
Okay, he's not.
Oh, just takes the unit down there.
Ray is very strong. We talk about how Ray could utilize goal. He loves playing from that spot. Robin.
Done.
Dog's dead. Robin survived. And Kian takes a pretty big hit with this Jax.
The macro storyline, by the way, is super balanced across the board because Dog is dead, but Robin is really, really low. Meanwhile, Ray is doing really well on the top. Kiyun is in the middle of the pack, so that the battle for third place is still alive, as is the battle for first.
How is Kurum's board?
Oh, we can't see. We can't see.
can't.
Can't
Kurum.
see because we think the PC feed is not here.
So you just have anything.
Yeah.
What carries the Soul? Let's go for? Did he find his 3 stars in the end? Kaisa?
He's trying to go
He's
for
going for the
Kaisa.
standard Kaisa board, yeah.
I'm actually really surprised I decided to do that.
Yeah, I'm really
Yeah,
surprised that was
good
the line
point.
that he felt like that he was going to play for first with this line. Maybe the Thieves Gloves are good enough, but in general, Kaisa, unless you hit like all of the 3 stars, feels like we've seen it go third, fourth a lot this tournament, but not first once.
Do you like Gunblade here?
I think he might just go for more damage.
Oh, isn't this GS Death Cap?
Yeah.
I thought it was Gunblade plus Titans. Titans number 2 on.
Yeah,
what's
I
her
agree.
name?
I think it makes sense.
I like GS Death Cap.
I could definitely see that. I think that for him, that second
feel
Titans
you.
is pretty strong. He has no hacker.
Okay.
The thing about it is hacker gives Camille so many more positional options that he doesn't have right now. He just has to go through the front door, which is gonna be really difficult.
Yeah, it's awkward. He just can't fit Hacker on the board.
I'm a big fan, though, of this Gunblade Renegade Soraka that's going to keep the Camille
Totally.
healthy.
Agreed.
That's
God.
really
And
good.
the effective value on it, because it's a 3-star unit, plus it has the double Titans now and the Bloodthirster.
Yeah.
I think this is a completely correct itemization from
Okay,
Dish Soap.
so Kurum's playing, by the way, just like a top 4 like Zoe board, but he just took huge
body.
damage.
Wow.
Looking at Solus. Solus wins again.
Solus has the 3-star.
Iniko is trying to get the dub, but looks like the 3-star Alistar is too hard to get.
3-star Alistar?
Whoa.
With the Gadgeteen Mogs, by the way.
Alistar's, I think, the best odds to 3-star at 7 or 8 because
Nico's got a
Percent 3.
duplicator.
It's possible. Nobody's
Wait, you
going
got
to
a
this
second
lobby.
duplicator?
It's very possible with the duplicator, he's actually likely to hit it from his spot.
set 3. Oh my god.
Definitely worth to go for sure.
What a flip of the script.
However, there is an issue of itemizations because those set items aren't really carry itemizations. He's got Sunfires of Redemption on it, so he might have to consider taking a new item from the next carousel and put it onto the set so he can actually start building into new.
You can actually
up.
play crit mech. If you're going to
Yeah.
make set 3, you could for sure move the Z items onto the mech.
Just put it in.
legit one-shots everything.
Unironically,
For
it
real.
will one-shot everything.
Yeah.
All right, Iniko trying to get it done, trying to see if he can survive against Kurum's onslaught.
Imagine those damage.
Yeah, seriously.
All right, Kurum takes another loss. Dish Soap.
Got it?
Oh,
Dish beating Robin is huge.
yeah,
He
that's
eliminates him.
Soraka.
All right, Team Liquid
that a-
Robin is out.
Was that his Jax 3 that we saw? Who's playing Jax?
Kiyun.
Dude.
Okay, so Robin and Dog being out means that it's all on Kiyun and Ray to fight for third place.
Exactly. And someone was up by 2 points. Which team was up by 2
Kiyun
points?
and Robin were up by 2 points, so Ray needs to outplace Kiyun by 3.
Okay.
That's pretty unlikely, all things considering. 3-star
Solus-
Vayne.
Solus-
Got 3-star Vayne.
Vayne.
Wow, he's just hitting everything.
Is he holding any
Yep.
sets?
It could be. No one's pinging. No one's typing. This is the most serious
Yeah,
everyone's been all
everybody's
day.
so
It's like
hard
the
focusing.
first and only serious game of the tournament. You love to see it.
Oh no!
Okay,
He's going against Dish
he
Soap.
positioned for him. He put his Zed far away, so the Soraka's going to be able to live until basically the end of the fight, or should be
Okay.
able to.
It all matters whether the Zed focused on the Camille or not because the damage is actually very relevant.
Oh my god, wait, that catch from Leona?
Huge. So Nico's going to...
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
One more. Okay.
Yeah, he's good. We're good. So
Soraka?
Soraka wins these.
Yeah,
Soraka wins.
great
Soraka wins these.
fight.
Great
Nice,
fight.
Oh my
Perfect.
Such
god.
good chemistry.
And Kurum loses. Impressive move from Squig in the sink.
If somehow Kiyun's Jax winds up winning out the lobby, the points are going to get really interesting if Dish Soap can climb up a little bit.
There's a set. No one's pinging
Set.
it. Oh, Kurum's gonna take it for sure.
Nobody knows. Nobody knows.
Oh, Kurum didn't take it?
Oh?
Kurum's not taking it?
This one takes that first.
Oh, he's being very
They
quiet.
don't know.
Ray?
They don't know.
Ray, they don't know.
Pay
No.
attention.
Everyone's playing their own
Look at
game.
Nico's face.
Oh
Look at this.
God.
This man is getting away with highway
One
robbery.
more set.
Look at
send
that
it?
smile. He fucking knows.
Solus knew, but he couldn't talk to him because Crewmates is not in the same room as him.
They're all what the?
What?
Set.
One left. All in. All in.
wait,
Just
set
go for it,
three?
all in.
Baby.
Anything is fine.
Set.
Wow.
Oh my God, it's happening.
Saw the Mordekaisers. He needs more money.
He's going to.
Come on. One
They just
more.
pinged it. They just
Down,
realized.
Wait, it might be
Oh.
better not to find it because if he finds it right now, he might rush because he needs to move itemizations.
Yeah. Okay.
If he forgets
fair
to move
enough. Fair
itemizations, that
enough.
could be really bad.
He's just randomizing because he wasn't scouting. Oh man. He's going up against
you said
Robin.
Nico hasn't gone to
or
win this
Kiyun.
tournament yet, right?
Yeah, he hasn't.
He got dropped double Nico this
Dude,
week.
Yeah, that's why it's the Steve Kerr, man. It's the dagger.
Kiyun's board with Battle Mage 3, CB3, like everyone's augments or item
Chests?
augments or econ augments, whereas Kiyun has full board power, plus he gets the Jax augment. He's really strong.
Yeah, Kiyun is very strong.
Like he beats an eco every time.
So are we going to sell the Zed and move the itemizations to the set 3 side? Is that what's
I
going
mean,
to happen here?
we'll see. He
I
takes
think
a loss.
even with set 3, the Jax 3 will win that fight.
Oh, that makes sense.
You're so streaking. Kerm's out.
Please.
I think he's going to find it. He has been rolling for so much money. But it is going to be very late, it seems.
Well, he's not. He at least gets another try.
He's got crew rounds to think about.
Dude, Solus is so strong with the 4 lucky gloves.
The 4 lucky
Holy.
gloves, the 3 stars. He is crowding for a shroud.
No Giant Slayer for Solus is going to be a really big deal in the matchup with Kiyun.
Oh, great read!
Great
Wow.
Trying to anticipate the shroud and gets it. And Zed's on the correct side.
Yeah, Jana down
The
first, that's
Kilmo is going
good.
to chase down the Vayne.
Ooh, big tidal wave from the Urgot.
Ah,
just
but
too much.
so much damage.
Yeah. He's not holding any sets, so he hasn't found it, and he's not rolling for it. And Kurum's dead, so he can't hold anything.
Dishup's on a streak. Ray, I think Ray's dipping out here means that Kiyun and Robin go third.
Okay.
Who's more likely to first place? Is it Iniko with set 3 or is it Dishso with 6 Renegades?
So,
I think Solus can destroy Dishso's comps because Dishso's composition is very squishy. So I don't think it should be Dishso that actually tries to contest Solus first, right?
yeah, but there's also like a micro thing, which is Kiyun could win the
Points.
lobby,
Yeah.
and then Solus
Kiyun, yeah.
and Dishop and Iniko's placement determines everything. And
I don't know if Jax can chase down the recons. Doesn't recons just run away from Jax?
it depends on the jump. It depends on the
Yeah.
jump.
And there's no Giant Slayer on that board. And no
That's true.
consistent
That's
Giant Slayer,
true.
right? They have to Thieves Gloves it.
Okay.
I don't know.
Kind Resolve is
I'd
not
take
bad.
anything.
Death Play's not bad. For set, of course.
TG, just for
TG,
the
skip
Zephyr
Zephyrs and
possibility.
Shrouds, yeah.
Should consider moving the items first. I would roll faster because right now he will need to make a lot of decisions in such a short time.
Make this fun. Let's get to work.
He might have to consider selling his board too.
Zed.
Oh.
Zed.
Go for Zed for sure over this set. You saw the sets. Nice.
Come on, keep selling. Keep selling, keep selling.
He
Sell
will,
faster.
he will.
Oh, not like this.
He has to sell.
He has to go, yeah, go for Zed, go
He's
for Zed.
like, wait,
It's too late, it's too late.
Oh, God.
Oh my god, he's so dead.
I'm just saying this is a Mort Dog dick.
Unless he gets raided. Raided's my weak. Ah, this is so...
Yeah.
Dude.
Oh.
He's
Well.
directly onto the Soraka this fight. This fight's gonna go a lot better for
He
him.
could theoretically live.
Yeah, he could theoretically live.
right,
He could theoretically live.
That Soraka backline damage access is like a really, really big part of Dishop's composition. Losing it right away is a big swing in this fight, but can Zed kill enough units? One more
Oh,
and auto reject up.
that's a bad
do
matchup,
it, do it,
though.
wait.
Oh, that's perfect! Oh my god! 2 HP in a dream! Last chance. He has to sell everything because not raided.
he will.
Come on. Sell everything.
Come on.
Buy the 4 cost along the way.
1-4 cost.
Please.
He has to be very decisive. Sell
Sell,
instantly.
go.
Instantly. Do not hesitate. Every second matters. He's rolling down. I get that, but it's a soul one. Don't worry. Sell. Start selling your board. It's so important. You will not be able to win this. There's a set on the board. Sell that set.
I think he's going to try his luck one more time at winning a fight.
It's a ghost, but it's such a hard
that
matchup
will
for
not
him.
Okay. Dish soap. We need to look
Wow, Dishop landed the Zephyr onto the board, predicts the swap.
nice. Going up against Jax 3. Very tough. This is
It's
exactly the
just-
matchup you're looking for.
Yeah.
Oh, but the Leona hold on to the set. It's over.
Oh.
Wow, what an effort from Nico. He did everything he could in that situation.
Can we look at dish soap? Can we look at dish soap? We need to find to see how this fight's going. Oh no!
Oh, he's winning. He's winning.
Okay, he's
Oh,
winning.
he actually beat Shaps.
He beat Kyun. Oh, it's OT!
wait,
It's
OT!
OT! Ah, it's OT!
Solus goes
lost.
out too. Raditz is live.
Okay, but Iniko outplays Kurum.
By 1
By
point.
1 point, so that means they need to outplace by an additional 1 point to get to the tie, and I don't know what the tiebreakers are. And then that would mean Kyun winning, so it would have to be Kyun winning and then Dish Sub second or third, depending on Ray.
Yeah, Disho basically has to win out.
Yeah. God, he's playing Solus.
Isa 3.
This is it. This could determine the tournament.
Zephyr is so important
This
here.
is for the tournament. If Dish Sub loses, this is over.
He
He
landed
has to
Zephyr.
hit.
Last second
really
Zephyr. He
important.
doesn't move the Zephyr.
He puts on the front line.
He's trying to
He's
wrap.
lines.
Yeah, he's trying to
That's
wrap.
Ah,
good.
he's
That's
rapping.
good. That's good.
He rapped.
Oh,
He's in.
mirror image, ball mirror. Oh,
Oh,
nice.
he's gonna
They
go
went
to the
back.
walk. He's going to the
That's so
vein.
good.
Another big sweeping.
Kais is already
No,
on the.
she's
Camille.
targeting it.
That's
And there you have it. Team Solus and Kuramex are going to be your Summit champions.
An unbelievably valiant effort from Nico and Dish Soap. Nico playing to his win cons, not able to hit. Dish Soap was a monster from start to finish in this tournament. They're going to come up just short. Solus and Kuramex
coming
get
down.
the job
Oh, no,
done.
not yet.
He deserves it.
He deserves it
Solus
really
Inc.
well
is a
done.
god.
Team
Yeah.
MasterChef takes it home.
They definitely deserve it. They've been so consistent. They actually came out of the wild card, that crazy wild card format. They were dominant in getting into the final group. They won 2 in the final stage, and then they put on a clinic here today. Quite frankly, but for the entire lobby working against them, they would have already wrapped this up. So they definitely deserve this win.
And doing it in his own style as well, because people question whether or not this line was the play to go for. Incredible stuff overall. Let's talk a little bit with Iniko, who's joined us. Man, what a game. What a roller coaster.
Yeah.
Just talk to us about what's going through your head.
I mean, honestly, I can't even be mad about today because, like, this is without a doubt, like, the most exciting TFT has ever been for me, like, in my entire time playing the game since set 1. Yeah, you guys probably saw, like, I was going for either Set 3 or Set 3. I was stuck 1 off each. It happens. That's all. This Solus guy just opens Lucky Gloves, has 2 TGs. Gets back
There it is,
into-
there it is.
I don't even, like, has this got low roll once this tournament? But, no, in all seriousness, no, Solus and Kurum, like, were really hard at work during the event. Like, they were playing nonstop. They definitely worked really hard for it, so definitely, like, hats off to them. They played super well. And, yeah, GG's to everybody.
Nico, what a good sport, man. Like,
Very good sport.
you
I mean,
were in,
how
you
can
were in a
you be
spot.
mad?
You were in a spot where you are pretty much supposed to hit with that duplicator, and it didn't go your way. And I completely agree with all your analysis. I want to say, like, you're good people.
I mean, how can you be mad when the last game was, like, that insane, that much fun?
Legendary.
Like I mean, we
two games.
we followed the script you wrote almost perfectly.
Dish up. What's going through your head right now?
Man, I'm kind of disappointed, but like we came a long way. Triple prismatic or double prismatic. Not much you can do.
It's an exciting game at least.
Yeah, exciting for people watching.
He's matching right now.
You'll be back.
Yeah, I'll be back.
I mean, you had a hell of a week, man.
Yeah.
I just wanted to mention that if me and Kyun got 1 extra point,
Yeah.
we would have
Yeah.
won the tourney.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, you're right.
You're correct.
Which I was reflecting, it's just so unfair of you to leave Kyun hanging on that last game where he gets
Yeah.
that one that should put you. He's been carrying you the entire day, Rob.
Wait,
he didn't win yet.
Oh, actually.
I cursed him.
Oh my god. If anything, it's only appropriate Solus ends this with a win.
I do have to add to like Nico's comment there. For those who don't know, Solus, Kurumex, and Setsuko have been staying to 2 a.m. every single night during the tournament team, constantly researching, constantly testing out compositions. And as you can see, Solus is not a Viego one-trick. He knows how to play every comp efficiently, and he goes for the strongest like choice offered. I think Solus definitely deserves to win this tournament and play
Absolutely.
really well. And I'm really angry at Mill for taking his choice away from me.
Oh, that's true. The true winner.
Oh, man.
That's an easy 12 subs from
called it.
Bebe.
Yeah, you shouldn't have offered, Bebe. You were being nice. You thought he was going to go with Dish
You
Soap.
talked about Solus.
Dish Soap. Dish Soap's amazing.
Dish Soap's amazing.
I just want to put higher points.
Oh my
man.
gosh. All right, last decision. Solus can top it off with the dub and claim the rightful throne in the Checkmate format. One thing that's really interesting
Solus
is
still
that
sweating, man.
this comp was also really slept on by so many people, but the few people who knew about the comp really showed off what it's capable of.
Yeah, and playing for it from this spot was really surprising, quite frankly, because it was playing for a top 1, and we were talking about the different ways you can play for a top 1, and to go for this comp, which has not won a single game the entire tournament, just, I agree with Bebe. It's easy to meme on Solus and talk about the one trick, and look, he leaned Viego, he was the best Viego player in the field, it makes sense, but he played a lot of different lines, including this one, and the read that he was going to be able to cap out high enough in this lobby to potentially play for the win with, you know, the insane high roll of the Lucky Gloves and the Band of Thieves as well is just a great game and great tournament from Solus.
That being said, Q, one more time. Finish off the 1-1.